What's going on, Graveyard? Welcome back to Riverbend Springs. This is the From Manager to Large Scale Owner series. I believe we're on episode 11, 12, somewhere in there. I've been recording multiple episodes in close succession here. But we're in the month of May. It is almost 8:15, and the snow is still here. So, the snow still being here means that there's still snow blocking part of the field that we needed to plant this month. Now, I've looked, and parsnips can still be planted in the month of June. So, we are going to put that off one more month. If we hit the next month and the snow is still here, I will have to turn snow off and hope that it goes away. Also, I made the executive decision to put the money in the farm account to purchase a vegetable planter. I got the smallest vegetable planter. I think it's 3 meters wide. So it's not like we're aggressively expanding the operation. I feel like in order to keep the quirk of Walter always doing parsnips as a thing, he should have had this. I should have known ahead of time, but I did not because I didn't think of that. So I do take the blame for not being prepared, but I am correcting that. And so we do have this teeny tiny vegetable planter, which doesn't seem like we're going to be using this month. So that's kind of annoying, but we do have some spraying to do. We have to fertilize fields 2 and 3, and then we will start doing some tree clearing to make way for other things. So we're gonna get in, I don't even know what this is called, let me hop out of it quick, the Fendt 380 GTA Turbo. GTA, Grand Theft Auto. We have herbicide in this right now. I believe the rest is over here. Yes, it is. So we will unload. If I can figure out... There we go. You gonna unload for me? It's not letting me unload. Oh, I bet it's on the front. Because the back tank is the small tank. Additional tank, unload. There we go. Okay. So, just for the sake of saving time, I would end up just doing this off camera anyway, so I'm just going to do this real quick. If you hate me for it, I guess, whatever. But I don't feel like quick swapping over, going to get the other tractor, coming over here, getting that, just to put that back. Again, it's something I would have done that off camera. I'm just skipping that step. So we'll come over here, refill the sprayer, spin it around, quick spin-a-rooney, refill the additional tank. Hopefully this is enough fertilizer, as with the $31,500, not counting or not factoring in what will be taken out for loan interest, we can currently sustain, for quick math, 4 more months. That would be at 28,000. So that gives us a couple thousand of wiggle room based on, or to factor in for loan interest. Words hard. It's late. This is the third thing I've recorded tonight or today, and it's been a long day. So we got this all unfolded. We can shut the beacon off. We're gonna go ahead, activate steering assist. I'm gonna get everything lined up before I turn it on. Get adjusted here, like so. Activate that. Turn on the additional tank so that it's working. Turn on the sprayer and away we go. Just put the cruise on and check the map. Yes. So this is going to get us that second layer of fertilizer that we need to have a better yield. I'm going to go ahead and do this field and the next field, hopefully on the amount that's in the tanks right now. But if not, then I will catch up with you when I'm refilling. Otherwise, I will catch back up with you guys after both fields are sprayed.
Feast, forest full of Krampus beasts. If you hear the evil chime, it's too late to buy more time. Hickory switch held in your hand, evil Krampus makes his demand. Naughty boy, it's not a dream. Frosted mask, step from the stream. Darkness calls your name. Fire in the hay. Burn away the day. Krampus comes. Krampus comes today. Blood too long classes the vein. All your cures in vain today. Every drop it will drain. Krampus shakes his chains this day. Darkness calls your name. Fire in the hay. Burn away the day. Here he comes this way. Motherless boys, fatherless sons, your darker desire that transpire. Darkness calls your name. Fire in the hay. Burn away the day. Krampus comes to slay.
I believe we are finishing up the final row here. We barely used 50%. Obviously, we probably would have used right about 50% if I was doing this precisely instead of just following the GPS exactly. Yeah, that was the final run. Because obviously we hit some spots twice. I'm not personally worried about it. I don't feel like trying to judge the precise spots. So that's how it's gonna be. We can get this parked up. We'll just leave the liquid fertilizer in there. So let's get out of the tree. And with that, I guess we can move on to clearing some trees. We do need to get a chainsaw, so that's going to take 1,000 off, I believe. Let's just check real quick. Yeah, that's going to take $1,000 off of the amount. So now we're down to 30,000. Flashlight, chainsaw. So I guess I'm going to start by clearing like these out, just so that we can kind of open it up and see what we're working with. I do have the Lumberjack mod installed. I believe that's what it's called. So I will have that down in the description. Come on. Find it. There we go. I'll have that and credit down in the description. We'll fell some of these bigger trees, maybe, and then just leave them sit for now until we can get a log grab. These smaller ones we can honestly probably pick them up. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just do small trees and then we can pick them up and load them onto the back of the truck, because I mean that'll bring some money in. I don't know that it's going to be a lot of money, but we do have the flatbed truck over here, so we can at least get some money in off of this. Nope, I don't want that. Let me get in this truck. I'm getting the International. We don't really use this a whole lot. We used it to bring the herbicide back, and I don't think we've used it since. So we'll get this brought over. Put it right here. Go ahead, shut that off. We don't need to be burning gas. Let's go ahead and cut these. See if we can pick them all up. We'll do this. I believe we'll, yeah, this will get rid of the stumps for us, so I don't have to buy a stump grinder. And yeah, we can pick this up. Let me just double check here. Okay, super strength enabled. That's the flashlight. I don't know what the hotkey is for that. Oh, super strength. I don't know. We can just, there. Super strength disabled. Just making sure. You know, it's going to look like crap, but it's not stupid if it works. Words to live by. So I will time-lapse some of this. Honestly, I'll probably just time-lapse going around and cutting down the ones that we're going to cut down, because I know it can get a little motion sicknessy. With the fast motion of trying to maneuver this stuff. Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. So we'll get this one. This all loaded on. I mean, if we make even $1,000, just enough to pay for the chainsaw off of this, I'm happy. I haven't done enough forestry to have a clear idea. I know we'll make some. I know it's not going to be a whole lot. But I'm going to get the chainsaw out. We'll probably cut down like 3 more of these. So I guess I don't even really need to time lapse that. We're not going to do a whole lot. So we'll get this cut down and find the stump. Alright, stump is gone. Clear some more of these bushes. Where is it? Gotta find... There we go. Gotta kind of find the center of it, and then it will lock in. Now, it's not supposed to work on full-size trees, but when I cleared all of this out in my off-record stream, or it's not stream, my off-record game, I did have it where it accidentally locked on to like a, may have even been like this tree, but when there was ones that were close, it just locked onto the tree next to it and it just erased the tree. But then if you would intentionally try to do it, it wouldn't work. So like, see, it's not supposed to get rid of these big trees. It's not a delete tool, but it did kind of screw me out of some lumber that I was trying to get, because that's ultimately the purpose behind this. Get some lumber and clear it out. You know, it's a 2-for-1 special. And I want to try and get, hope that's going to get all 4. Okay, it did. So I will clear this stump, and then I will get these all loaded up, and I will catch up with you guys when we are getting to the well, lumber yard. Where are we going to take these? Let's see. Wood. See, now if I was a professional, I would have had all of this stuff figured out already, but I'm not. So we figure it out on the fly. Wood. Carpentry. So I guess wherever it ends up being the most profit, that's where I will catch back up with you guys at. So I did all that just to then say that that might not even be correct by the time we get to that point. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. All right, so we are about to be pulling up to the carpentry shop. They're going to pull out in front of me, so I'm just going to slow down. I've had to drive in first person to get here, which not necessarily a complaint, but I will say that I don't think this is road legal, as I can't see out of either mirror. There's no rear view mirror, which I realized on the way over here. But then this is what I see from behind, because that's what we're hauling. So let's get pulled in here. Stop on the trigger. We'll unhook. See what we get for this. $174. So I knew it wasn't gonna be good, but I was hoping for a little more than that. I honestly didn't expect to hit 1,000 with that. I figured we would probably have to do multiple loads to get 1,000, but I was hoping we'd at least be closer to like the 500 mark. So that's a little bit of a kick in the teeth. We are going to go ahead and keep clearing that. I do want to at least make $1,000 off of this to bring us back up to, I want to get us back up around 32,000 before we call it, simply because we had to take 1,000 off for the chainsaw, and the farm needs money if we're going to sustain. I don't want to have to sell everything direct off the field. And at current moment, we're going to be so down bad for money that the first thing that we harvest is immediately going to have to be sold just to keep us going so that we can continue harvesting. So I'm going to hop out quick and get this one. There. Alright, get back in the truck. We'll keep moving on down here. I'm thinking those are going to be too heavy. We'll try them though. But I'm going to go ahead and park the truck right about here. We will start by clearing up the bushes. And once I clear out, I'm going to go clear out all of the bushes, and then I will catch back up with you guys. Alright, so it looks like we got them all. Yeah, I think so. And while I was doing that, it occurred to me that we could reimburse Walter the $1,000 for the chainsaw from our account, and then take on deadwood missions or deadwood contracts in our free time to make some money for ourselves. Now obviously the farm needs the money more right now, so that's going to be what we're working on, but perhaps we get to that at some point. We're going to go ahead and cut this down. I'm going to see what of this I can pick up. So I can pick this one up. Get that put on the truck. I'm sure I'll be able to pick this up. Oh, I never cleared the stump. Or I guess these stumps. There's 4 of them there. I'm positive I can pick up this one. So get that loaded up. And now comes the one that I was concerned if I'll be able to do. And I cannot. This one's too heavy. So we are going to have to cut it. I want to have as few pieces as possible. So I can pick this up, obviously. Hopefully this took enough weight off that I can pick up the rest of it now. Looks like I can. Yeah. Let's back up a little bit. We have incredible reach. Okay. So I will quick go around and fell some more. And then I will catch back up when we are selling at the carpentry shop. Most likely. So this time we're even more camouflaged. If it weren't for the bright red truck. That's not our turn. It has been wild trying to actually see. That was our turn. Oh, we just lost a branch. We'll come back for it. Who knows how many we've lost along the way. pull in here. Oh yeah. We'll undo the straps. I'm gonna go grab that one that we lost. And then we'll come back. We'll find out if we lost any more on the way back to the farm. But hopefully this is all that fell off. Unfortunately, it fell off close by. They didn't need that headlight anyway. Alright, let's just throw it on the pile. You wouldn't even tell that there's a truck in there. See what we get. There we go. 883. We like seeing that number. I mean, obviously, a higher number would be better, but... Whoops. Oh. We'll stop twice next time. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. To you two. Yeah, nobody saw that. I was never there. Fast and Furious. Okay. So obviously a higher number would be nice, but we are real close to that 32,000 mark. I'm not seeing anything that could have fallen off, so that's good. But one more load and I think we'll be able to call it for the day. At least with this, we may look into doing some deadwood contracts. Let's see, there's a couple more of these smaller trees. Spin around here. Ooh, do we want to do that one? No, I would have to cut that one to length more. And I don't want to fight with that. Having to do one or two cuts is fine, but I don't want to have to cut a bunch down to length just so that I can pick it up. So we'll get the chainsaw out. We'll cut probably 4 more down. Now we'll do 3. We'll take 12 pieces. So there's one. We'll get the stump out of the way. This will be 2. Excuse me as I just punch my mic for no reason. Trying to scratch my arm. Okay, and this will be number 3. Soon as it registers. Why do I feel like it's going to miss this one on the far right? Because it did. Let's try it again. There we go. I sincerely hope there's not small bits that are going to get left behind, but if there is, there is. Okay. So, once again, I will get the truck loaded up, and I will see you guys... Okay. I will see you guys over at the carpentry shop, and we will hopefully get almost another 1,000 for this. Oh, come on. You're really gonna... Fine. You can stay like that. I don't care. As long as we can get there. As I said, it's not stupid if it works. So I ended up cutting down a 4th batch just to try and make sure that we push ourselves there. And this is how we had to drive this time, because this is the visibility in the cab. So I just had to zoom way out, and we're just a bush driving. We have incredible camouflage, other than the bright red truck. Paint that truck green, and it's just a driving bush. So we'll get over here into the cell spot. We will unhook the straps. 392. That was the biggest most voluminous. I feel like that's a word. It's maybe not. I don't know. That was the largest like poof of bush that we had. Pause for effect. And it barely brought in more than the first one, but it did put us up over the 32,000 mark. So that's what we're gonna end with for the farm, but we will reimburse Walter the 1,000 from our account for the chainsaw, which will bring the farm account just over 33,000. And we're gonna see if we can pick up a deadwood contract or two. Obviously we won't be able to haul the wood away because all we'll have is our pickup, but fortunately we don't have to haul the wood away. That's just a sneaky little bonus that you can get. So we'll put Walter's truck back, shut that down, close that up. I'm pretty sure everything else is closed up. So we'll come over here. We will, I guess we'll give ourselves 1,000 instead of 2,000, since we would be giving Walter 1,000, then getting paid 2,000. So that's gonna balance everything out. But then we do have to come in here and go over. Ah, man, just gonna punch my mic again as I try to scratch the same arm like I didn't learn the first time. And we're gonna pay that loan payment. I don't know if you were watching down here. So now the farm is down to $26,000. We actually have more money than the farm right now, and we're gonna try and add to that. Let's see if there's, I guess, see if there's even a contract for it. Oh, there's absolutely contracts for deadwood. 11 trees, 10, 6, 7, 6. Let's see, is there one close by? Could take the ferry across. We'll do that. We'll go ahead, we'll grab this contract. Where are these other ones at? They're not super close. So we're only going to end up doing the one. I don't want to just spam contracts either, because contracts are a great way to make a lot of money. I'm also using the Better Contracts mod, so that's yet another thing that I will be adding to the description down below. But we can do a contract here or there. These deadwood ones would just be a cheap, easy way to bolster the funds without a whole lot of effort. Sorry, I had to adjust the mic because I did not want to punch it again. And it was not in a comfortable spot. I was hunched way over trying to talk into that. And of course the ferry is on the other side. So we will call for the ferry. Hopefully we don't get stuck waiting for a barge to come through. I'll get in the truck. And as soon as we get over there, we're going to try and locate, I believe it's 6 trees. And once we finish that, we'll turn in the contract, get our little bit of money for it, and head out. I may fill the truck bed. I may go that far and fill the truck bed. Just, you know, little bit of extra money. And, you know, why not? We're doing the work anyway. But let's just go stand out here on the edge and watch. I love the inclusion of these ferries. They're, I guess, they're a fun novelty. Sometimes they get to be annoying, and it's like, God, I wish they were just a bridge instead. But you can't move. Like, I'm trying to drive forward right now. Let's see, does the wheel spin? No. The tractor wheels will kind of like just stutter spin a little bit in place. But that's obviously, they don't want people doing stuff like they would see in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, so we'll just park on the side of the road here. Let's see. Probably not there. We'll go park up here on this kind of dirt road. Oh, there's one of the trees. Well, that works. We will park by this tree, and this will be the one that we take some of. And then I just have to remember not to close the contract before we sell it. Chainsaw. That's annoying. I'll be right back. Alright, so I drove back to Walter's and got the chainsaw. So let's go ahead and cut this tree down. Trees are going to always fall to the left. So if you're trying to make aim with it, that's how you can aim. I don't know how small I got to cut these to be able to pick it up. So let's just go with that and see if we can pick that up. Oh, we can. Cool. So I think that was 1.8 meters. I think that's what that said. 1.7. Right about 1.7, 1.8 meters. So we'll do another one like that. And another. I'm just going to cut this one into those sections, and whatever we can take, we'll take. Whatever we can't, we won't. Not going to get a whole lot. I'm not going to worry about the rest of that because we're not going to get all of it. We'll come back here, take our little pieces. Let's get that in the truck. Can probably get 3 more pieces in there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, wow, that's a long piece. What do I have? One more? You know what? We're going to take one tree. We can make that work. So I will go ahead. Finish cutting this one to length. Got to be about there. Maybe we won't take all of this. Well, surely I can grab that. Yeah. We'll just toss this over here. We're not going to worry about that. We'll take this, though. Put that right there. Oh, that fall out? No. Okay. How much is left here? Yeah, we're not going to worry about these. It's going to be... Yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to let those sit. It's going to be hard enough trying to keep this truck steady. But let's go find these other, looks like, if that's 16%, there must be 7 trees total. So 6 more. They'll all be marked with a red X. And obviously we're looking for deadwood trees. I mean, I see one right there. Oh, look, it's got an X on it, too. Is there any more nearby? That looks like it's a deadwood. We'll get this one cut down. It is very important that we do not cut a tree down that does not have an X or a mark, because we can't afford to pay the fine. I believe it's a $2,000 fine per tree that you cut down that you're not supposed to. Oh, there's one. Get it when it turns green. And timber. Down goes another. Show me the X. There's the X marks the spot. We'll fell this one down the hill. Looks like we need one more. I've not been keeping track, so let's hurry up and get out of here before they see who's doing it. Never mind the fact that if it's a contract, my name would be on it. But that's all of them. So now before we can cash the contract, we need to get in our truck and drive on down to the carpentry shop. Man, this truck does not sound like it ever wants to start. This is surprisingly light. I could have put more on this, but this already doesn't look that realistic just because of the amount of branches. The log load looks completely fine. But we'll just hop back on the ferry here, ride it back across, and I'll catch up with you guys back over at the carpentry shop. Alrighty, so we are back here at the carpentry shop, and let's find out what we're gonna get for this load. $97. All right, we're raking it in now. Yeah, not really worth a whole lot to sell. Can be a nice little supplemental thing if you are using it for productions, but overall the deadwood is relatively useless. But with that being said, that is going to complete this episode. If you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. If you got any comments for me, any ideas, just hit me up in the comments section. And if you want to stay up to date with the series, you can hit the subscribe button. And you can also catch me every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch, where I live stream mostly Dead by Daylight. That is 11 a.m. to 3 to 4 p.m., give or take, in that area. Central Standard Time. Same username, Dylan Graves. And Find the driveway here. Until next time, have a good one.